Hello everyone, and welcome back to another session of Dark Souls 3 PvP and another weapon showcase. This time I am using the Pickaxe, which is a fantastic weapon for trading hits and dealing a fair bit of damage. And because it is such a good weapon for trading hits, this is a weapon I like to use against the newer DLC weapons. A lot of people are still using them and getting used to the new DLC weapons, and when they're getting used to them, they're a little bit spammy. So this makes for a very effective weapon at dealing with that spam. So enough on that for now. Getting started with the basics. This weapon requires 18 strength and 9 dexterity in order to wield. It has a B scaling with strength, and its physical base damage is 280. It also has the galvanized weapon art, so that will improve your stamina regeneration for a period of time. And even though that's not something that makes the most sense with this weapon, considering what it excels at, it is still a very good weapon art to have, because it will help mitigate your massive stamina drain from attacking. So, the biggest pros of the weapon. Definitely, I'm going to say it would be the fact that it's got such good hyper armor. You can go through attacks without much of a problem at all. Other pros, though, would definitely be the fact that it does work with the Leo Ring on all of its attacks, so you will get that bonus. And the fact that it actually does have shield piercing. So not only will you be able to sort of drain your opponent's stamina when you attack their shield, but it'll also chip away at their health some, and they won't leave that shield up very long at all. So that's a good thing to have. It's an extra little bonus. Same as Galvanized, having that extra stamina regeneration. Because this is a great hammer weapon, it's a great thing to have. Extra stamina is always appreciated. Always a good thing to keep in mind and make sure that you use. And other than that, there really aren't too many other things about the weapon that I would consider pros. It's a great hammer class weapon, so it does have a few cons to it. It's slow, the moveset's not the greatest, and this weapon does have an extra con that most of the other, well, all of the other great hammers don't have. It's kinda short, guys. This weapon is not that long. And because of that, well, you have to play a little bit differently with it. You can't play overly aggressive with this weapon. You sort of have to go with the flow of the fight a little bit more. You have to be a little more calculating with your attacks and focus on going for the hit trades a lot more frequently. And that's not a bad thing because this is something the weapon excels at, due to the fact that hit trades will benefit you with the Leo Ring counters. However, it's not necessarily ideal, and you can get yourself in a lot of trouble with this weapon. It's got a decently steep learning curve for, getting used to it and making sure you don't do something incredibly stupid when using it. That said, once you do get used to using the weapon, once you learn how to manage it for yourself, it's a very, very fun weapon. Very effective, and with those hit trades, you can get some really silly damage. I have hit, I don't even know how high with this thing. I think my highest damaging hit with the pickaxe in this game, it was right around 1100 damage on a fully charged R2. Yeah, kind of scary. Doesn't happen too terribly often, but when it does, it's always a nice thing. Can't complain about that at all. So, really, it's a very straightforward weapon. You want to go for the hit trades, you want to use a Leo Ring, you want to make sure that you use Galvanized so you get that extra stamina recovery. Buff it if you feel like buffing it, that's up to you. I generally don't because I don't like buffs. But that's really all that you need to do with the weapon. Hit trades for days and you're golden. So, hey, it is what it is. But either way, guys, that's all I've got for this weapon. Like I've said before, it's a very straightforward weapon, so I feel confident that you guys are able to figure it out. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and found it helpful in one way or another. Please like, subscribe, and all of that good stuff, and I will see you guys next time.